I did it before and you guys really enjoyed it, so we're gonna try this again but do it even better. Today we're starting a brand new series called Skyblock's Beginner Guide, and I'm gonna show you how to go from noob all the way to legend. Rather than doing everything as quickly as I possibly can and basically speed running like I did in the last series, this series I'm gonna try to slow it down and explain things a lot more thoroughly so that you guys can understand it and follow along exactly how I do it. I'd also really like to stream this series too so that you guys can have some extra content. If you guys do enjoy these episodes or these do help you guys out or you learn something from it, make sure you guys hit the like button down below. If we're somehow able to hit 250 likes before tomorrow, I'll do a live stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, if this video does help you guys out or you learn something new or you're even entertained, then make sure you guys go down below, hit the subscribe button, and turn those post notifications on so you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video or do a live stream. And the last thing I want to say before we get into the video is I hope that you guys enjoy the video. I hope this teaches you guys something new or you're entertained. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy the video and I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy. Alright, so starting off on the brand new profile, here we are. We got the demon behind us and we got the cobblestone minion behind us. Now, of course, as always, what you want to do in the very beginning is break some logs and build directly across so we can get over to the hub. So, if you break down the entire tree, you get enough foraging XP to level up your foraging skill. If you guys don't know what skills are, basically there are a bunch of different skills. Some of them are pointless like rune crafting or carpentry, but others like alchemy, enchanting, fishing, foraging, combat, mining, and farming all give you added benefits as you grind them out and level them up. Now, I don't want to dive too deep into skills yet just because they're not that important to know about when you're very early game, and honestly, as you progress through the game, you already start to learn about them. Alright, so right here, this is a demon. Honestly, what I would recommend that you guys do is talk to him, grab his egg, move him, and then just kind of dump him off to the side. Oh crap, you can't. But you know what you can do? You can do this, and they haven't figured out how to pass it yet, so boom, there you go. Now you don't have to worry about the demons on your island anymore. And right here is a cobblestone minion. What this guy does is basically he puts down oh my, of course he's back. All right, we'll just ignore him for this series, but what you do with the cobblestone minion is he places down cobblestone and then he mines it, and yeah, he's pretty nice. There's a ton of minions in this game, the cobblestone being the first one that you automatically get given to you, and yeah, just leave him down for now and we'll take care of him later. All right, so right here is the hub. We just walked right through that portal. What I would recommend doing is going straight over to Jamie, talking to Jamie, and you'll actually get a rogue sword, which not so useful anymore. Used to be very useful. Still a good, decent free sword that gives you a little bit of extra movement speed. Now, going over in this direction, you locate the bank, and yes, we actually just got rewarded a little bit of coins, and you can actually talk to the banker and deposit your money here. Now, I would highly encourage you guys to actually deposit your money in here because if you die, you lose 50% of the money currently in your purse. You can locate the amount of money in your purse by looking at the bottom right hand corner, depending on if you guys move the sidebar mod. Usually it's always on the right side of your screen, but make sure you deposit your money or you'll lose it all. Now, coming over here, we're going to enter in the farm zone very soon, and just like that, there we are. Remember how I told you about that cobblestone minion? Well, this is a wheat minion, and wow, we got some free seeds and some free wheat. And basically what this thing does is just like a cobblestone minion. It plants seeds down, the seeds grow, and then it harvests the wheat. And if you harvest the wheat for it, well, then you're just stealing its wheat, so thank you very much. Now, if you get lucky enough, you'll come upon a server where not many people are farming wheat. This is very uncommon for people to actually farm this wheat unless they're beginning players, because honestly, after like your first 10 minutes of playing, it really is not even worth farming wheat anymore, and you really won't be making that much money off of it. Alright, so once you farmed up a bunch of wheat and seeds, you guys can go to any vendor that is around you right inside the hub and sell all of that directly to them. Now, once you have about 700 coins, I would come over here and talk directly to the armor smith. Once you talk to him, you can actually get a diamond helmet, diamond chest plate, diamond leggings, and diamond boots. These aren't crazy good, but they are definitely good for starters, and they're one of the cheapest and easiest armor sets that you can possibly buy. Now, once you get that armor set, come over here, talk to the weaponsmith, and you can actually buy an undead sword. Now, the reason we're going to get the undead sword is because it's one of the best swords that you can honestly buy, and especially for how cheap it is, you're going to be dealing with a lot of zombies and skeletons, especially during the early game. If you want to, you could also buy a bow and some arrows. It's really good because you can shoot mobs from a far distance, so you really won't have to worry about getting killed as much. Don't forget, like I said, make sure you deposit all of your coins into the banker, or else you're going to lose them every single time you die. I almost forgot, make sure that you guys go over, talk to the mine merchant, and go ahead and buy any of these pickaxes, or you can craft craft one yourself, but you know what? I'm just gonna buy a promising one. Don't worry though, you'll get way better pickaxes as you progress through the mine, and it's very quickly progressing through the mine, but you just want one to start off with so that you can start progressing. Now, our goal is to get over to the deep caverns. First, you have to reach the gold mine, which actually requires mining level 1. Mining is a skill. Like I mentioned in the beginning, we're not going to talk about skills too much, but the way that you level up mining is actually by mining any sort of block. That includes cobblestone, coal, iron ore, gold ore, or any of the other ores as well. Now, honestly, to get started, I would definitely recommend that you start off by mining coal ore, just because it gives you +6 mining every single time you break one. So it's really easy, especially compared to breaking cobblestone. Now, once you level up, you can go directly over to the gold mine and start mining better ores. Talking to Rusty right here, you were always going to use Rusty from early game all the way to late game because he can put telekinesis on all of your weapons and tools. Now, what telekinesis does is you can put it on any weapon or tool or anything else like that, and then you can go directly down into the mine, and anytime you kill a mob or break a block, it actually puts it directly into your inventory rather than having to pick it up off the ground like usual. Now also, you guys saw me just pass the lazy miner. I would highly recommend and encourage you guys to talk to him. He'll give you a little quest which requires you to find his pickaxe. To find his pickaxe, all you have to do is go down the gold mine a little bit, follow me down this way, and I'll take you directly to his pickaxe. It's very simple. And boom, just right there, that is his pickaxe. So you can pick that up and it gets put directly into your inventory. Now, this has smelting touch, and as you guys can read, it automatically smelts broken blocks into their smelted form. So what that means is if I break this gold ore, it gets turned into a gold ingot. If I break this iron, it gets turned into an iron ingot. It's exactly like that, super simple, and it's really, really useful. You can see the objective on the bottom right of my sidebar, and what it says is reach mining level 5. So what I would encourage you guys to do is just break some iron, break some gold, break some coal, and you will level up your mining that way. Alright, so once you reach mining level 5, you can move on to the deep caverns, but I would encourage you guys to check out and explore minions before we go over to the deep caverns. Also, look at how much money we have. We have 600 coins in our purse. We definitely want to put all of that money away, and honestly, there's a skeleton right there, so I'm going to be smart, and we're going to teleport back to the hub and put the money away before we go ahead and kill that skeleton. Alright, just like that, skeleton's dead. Now, let's look at minions. And basically, minions are, well, very, very simple. Every single time that you get about 50 of a specific resource, you should be able to craft a minion for that resource. A coal minion requires about 80 coal to get started, and it requires a wooden pickaxe. So, if you have 80 coal, then you're good to go. Just go ahead, craft a pickaxe real quick, and then we can craft a coal minion. Boom, there we go. We got our first new minion, and that is the coal minion. Now, we can do this with iron and gold as well. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough gold, but we might have enough iron to actually do it as well. Of course we didn't. We are very close to being able to craft an iron minion. We'll go back and get that in a little bit, but let's go ahead and just put down our coal minion so that it can generate us coal while we're doing other things. Also, you're going to want to make sure that it has 2 blocks of just straight air around it. So nothing around it. Make sure you break all of those blocks around it, or else it'll actually go a lot slower than it normally does. Alright, so traveling over to the deep caverns. Within the deep caverns, there is a lot of brand new mining zones. Now, what I would recommend to you guys is to use this actual really game-breaking overpowered glitch. Basically, just go behind it, fall all the way down, and you will unlock every single zone, or should unlock every single zone. And as long as you do it without any coins in your purse, you won't even lose any money. Now, what you can do is go down here, talk to the little miner guy, and he should allow you to teleport to every single zone. I'm a savage. So boom, just like that, you talk to him and you can already teleport throughout the entire mine. Now, if you go down to the Obsidian Sanctuary, this is where the most dangerous creatures you're going to face currently are. There is the zombies, and there's also some pretty OP skeletons down here as well. The zombies you can take care of pretty easily, but if you do see a skeleton, I would encourage you to probably shoot it with your bow, because if you don't, you might die. They are pretty powerful and they hurt a lot. Now, while you're down in the Obsidian Sanctuary, well, you gotta be very careful, because like I told you, it hurts a lot to get hit by a skeleton. Oh my gosh, and this dude's bringing a zombie over to us. You gotta be very, very careful. But while you're down in the Obsidian Sanctuary, oh, we're dead. We're dead. Of course, we're dead. Let's try this one more time. While you're down in the Obsidian Sanctuary, you can mine diamonds and obsidian. And like I said, you gotta be very careful, because there are some very, very dangerous mobs down here. But I'd recommend that you try to get at least a couple of diamonds, so then you could get a diamond pickaxe and stuff like that, and you can also kill some of the mobs for XP, money, and different kind of loot. Now, if you keep getting killed in the Obsidian Sanctuary like I do, there are a bunch of other zones. So right here, you have the Diamond Reserve. This also has zombies and skeletons in it. They're a lot weaker though, and it's a lot easier to get around and not get instantly killed. If you want to go to the Slime Hill, well, this is for the Emerald Zone, and there is a lot of slimes. They hurt. They have extremely weird hitboxes, so you kind of have to get into their face if they're really big. If they're really small, it's really not that bad, but yeah, the slimes hurt a little bit, so be careful with those too, but they're a lot easier to kill with bows, and they don't have ranged attacks. Now, if you go into the Pigments Den, this is where the redstone at, and this is also where the pigments are at. Now, the thing is that if you mine a lot of redstone, the pigmen will actually get angry at you, and even if you don't hit them, and they will all chase you and try to kill you. Now, the Lapis Quarry is probably one of the easiest zones. It just has Lapis zombies running around it, and you can easily kill these things. They do have some weird attacks where they can like hit you from a far distance and like shock you like a guardian does, but other than that, they really don't pose much of a threat. Now, one little pro tip is that if you're trying to get a specific resource but keep getting killed by all the mobs in the area, you can actually go, oh my god, this game. Now, one little pro tip is that if you're trying to get a specific resource like diamonds but keep getting killed by all of the mobs in the mine, if you go in between where the zones connect, like this is the area where it actually, all right, you know, let me just come with the sword. There we go. So right here is where the diamond mines actually leads into the obsidian quarry. So basically no mobs spawn here and no mobs really come here. Like even if I try to get this mob to follow me all the way up the stairs, he kind of stops like pretty far down. So like see, he won't even bother me up here. So now if I want to get diamonds, well, you can just mine all the diamonds you want, and if you see mobs are coming up, well, then just run away or let somebody else deal with them. It's very simple, and this is some of the easiest ways to get diamonds or other hard to find resources. Looking at my inventory, I believe that I have every single thing to craft every single mining minion, and what I did was I got to level 1 on every single thing. So basically I unlocked the coal minion, the iron minion, the gold minion, the diamond, lapis, emerald, and redstone minion, and now we're gonna craft all these minions, and that's actually gonna probably unlock us at least 1 minion slot. So now we got a diamond minion, now we got an emerald minion, now we got a lapis minion, a gold minion, an iron minion, finally we have a redstone minion. Now earlier I didn't actually realize, but we've unlocked our 6 minion slot, and basically what this means is we can now put down 6 total minions. Now you can actually go to your collections page, click on crafted minions, and look at the information tab, and basically every single time you craft a unique minion, and that means that any one of these minions, like a resource minion, or you level it up, you actually have the possibility of earning a minion slot. Now, we'll unlock our next minion slot when we've ranked up 15 minions or crafted 15 unique minions, and that'll unlock our 7th slot. I believe the max you can have is around 25. I don't know the exact amount, but there is around 25 minion slots that you can possibly have. Since we have all these minions, we might as well place them down because honestly, sitting in our inventory is pretty much a waste. These could be generating us free resources if we just put them down. So go ahead, put all these down. Make sure you leave at least 2 blocks of space between every single minion, or I guess I should say 4, because they make blocks which are like, you know, 2 this way. So then we're gonna put another one like right there, so that guy has 2 blocks, and then we'll have to break this stuff. But yeah, that's exactly how minions work. And boom, that was episode 1. I know it was a lot less action packed than it normally is, or at least in the last series was, but the thing is that a lot of you guys said that I wasn't going into enough detail and I wasn't really guiding enough. So what I'm trying to do with this series is slow it down a lot more and actually go into a little bit more detail and in depth so that you guys can easily follow along with the guide and exactly everything that I do. Now, with that being said, that means that we are going to be able to easily get out a lot more episodes and continue the series for a lot longer, but some of the episodes are going to be a lot less interesting, especially for people who already know the game. Anyway, give me some feedback on what you guys think I can do to improve the series. Let me know in the comment section down below, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and turn those post notifications on. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye!